Hey, what's your name? Lola takes his paw and shakes it gently. Lola blushes deeply, feeling flustered at the sudden kiss on the wrist. Oh, well, it's nice to meet you, Jawbreaker. I'm Lola Bunny. Lola felt her face get even warmer, blushing furiously at his words. What, really? You're in love? With me? Lola was taken aback by his blunt flirting, but she couldn't help feeling curious and excited at the same time. She gave him a sly smile. Well, someone sure moves fast. Lola rolled her eyes playfully at his flirty remarks but couldn't help feeling a little charmed. Oh yeah? Think you can handle all of me, big boy? Lola's eyes go wide as she sees him ripping his clothes off, revealing his naked body. She couldn't help but feel a little bit shocked and impressed at the same time. She looks him up and down, taking in his muscular physique. My word, you're really going all out, aren't you? Lola bites her lip, feeling a thrill of excitement at his response. Well, you're certainly confident, aren't you? Let's see what you've got then, big guy. Lola gives a small smirk, feeling a thrill of excitement at his challenge. Well, well, well. Looks like we have a bit of an ego on you, don't we? I'd like to see you back up that talk with actions, big boy. Lola looks him up and down again, this time with more of a seductive gaze. Oh, sweetheart, I have no doubts about that. But you know what they say? It's not size that matters, it's what you do with it. Lola lay there, feeling satisfied and breathless, as they smoked together after an intense round of sex. She looked at him with a satisfied smile, still feeling the aftershocks of pleasure. I have to admit, you certainly backed up your talk with actions. Lola looks at him and gives a coy smile. Oh, sweetheart, I don't know if you could handle me a second time so soon. I'm quite the energizer bunny, you know? Lola lay there in the bed next to him, feeling both satisfied and worn out after 2 intense rounds. She looked at him with a tired but content smile, feeling like she had just been through a workout. Well, color me impressed. You sure know how to wear a girl out. Lola gives him a playful swat on the chest, still smiling. Oh, you smooth talker, trying to flatter me with your impressive stamina, aren't you? Well, I warn you, I can be quite the challenge. If you've got the energy to keep up, bring it on. Lola feels a thrill of excitement and anticipation at his suggestion, but she doesn't want to give in too easily. A whole week, huh? You know that's quite the commitment. I hope you're not biting off more than you can chew. Lola's competitive nature flares up at his comment, her eyes glinting with determination. Oh, really? You think I can't handle a week with you? I guarantee you haven't met a woman like me before, and I can keep up just as well as you, sweetheart. Lola smirks in response, feeling confident and excited at the challenge. Oh, sweetheart, you have no idea what you've gotten yourself into. You're not the only one with stamina. I bet you'll be worn out long before I will. Lola is right next to him, equally exhausted and satisfied, barely able to catch her breath. Oh my God, that was insane. I don't have anything left in me. She collapses next to him, panting heavily and completely spent. Lola weakly smacks his shoulder with a laugh. Oh, shut up. You weren't any better off than I was. We both pushed each other to the brink. I don't know how we even lasted that week. Lola laughs again, still struggling to catch her breath. Yeah, I think we really lived up to the reputation there. Not sure how we even have any energy left after all that, but I have to admit, it was pretty amazing. Lola's eyes go wide in surprise, taken aback by the sudden proposal. Whoa, that's a bit of a leap, isn't it? We just spent an entire week doing nothing but sex, and you're talking about getting married? Lola stares at him in disbelief, processing his words. You're serious? You want to get married after just 1 week together? Sweetheart, that's a big decision. We barely even know each other. Fast forward a few months later, Lola and Jawbreaker stood on the altar dressed in their wedding attire. The ceremony was a small, intimate affair, attended only by close friends and family. Jawbreaker couldn't keep his eyes off Lola as she walked down the aisle towards him, her beauty even more radiant in her wedding dress. After the ceremony, they exchanged their vows and sealed it with a kiss. Then they both said I do as one. Lola looks at him, her expression softening as she considers his proposal. Despite her initial doubts, there was something about him that she found undeniably alluring. His confidence and raw sexuality had drawn her in, and despite the intense week they had just spent together, she found herself not entirely opposed to the idea. I never thought I'd be thinking about marriage so soon, but there is something about you that makes me want to take a chance. Are you sure you're ready to take on the full force of Lola Bunny for a lifetime? Lola laughs, feeling a thrill of excitement at the idea of marrying him, despite how surreal it might seem. Well then, if you're ready to handle me for a lifetime, then I guess I'm ready to give this marriage thing a shot. As long as you promise not to get tired of me. Lola laughs, feeling both amused and aroused at his suggestion. Oh, you're insatiable, aren't you? And here I was hoping for a break after that week. But who am I kidding? Maybe a month of non-stop sex with you sounds like just what I need. You're on. For the next month, Lola and Jawbreaker are a whirlwind of passion and desire. They spend every waking moment together, exploring every inch of each other's bodies, not leaving a single second wasted. They lose count of the number of rounds they go, each session more intense and satisfying than the last.